Okay, I think we're live. I think
For
it's working.
sure. Awesome. You just go ahead and entertain people. I gotta post the link everywhere.
Well, I entertain people. I don't entertain people. I annoy people.
Entertain people. I
Well,
gotta post. I can't say you're wrong there.
hey, Devil Hunter Nero, how you doing, buddy? I supposed to entertain you for about I don't know a minute or so. Dean says he's doing some work. I think he just ran off because he he's upset with me. It usually happens this way with families around the holidays. I'm sure you all understand. It's uh, nothing you should take too seriously. Mom and
Why
dad
don't
aren't.
you go ahead and
Huh?
discuss
What?
what the video is going to be about?
Okay, so well, I want to wait for more people to hop in. Normally, I that's why I started up. And god damn, my cats are fighting like crazy.
Have you ever thought about putting them in a room
Why?
while you stream?
I mean, yeah, but then sometimes they want to come on camera. I mean, kind
You
of
don't
worth
ever
it.
you don't ever feel like maybe that takes away from the stream topic?
I can't see why it would.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Okay, so we're going to be talking about COPPA. We're going to talk about the new YouTube guidelines, and the reason why we went with calling it a two-pronged attack is because it seems like the way that I would phrase it, and we recorded a video a few days back. I apologize. I've been pretty sick, so there's a few videos that we're going to be posting up here in the next couple days, just getting them out there. Uh, I apologize for that. But to me, the way I see it is YouTube's using these new guidelines to get rid of basically get rid of commentary. I saw the video takedown of Leafy, the content cop that he did, that iDubbbz
Well,
did.
it was iDubbbz
Yeah,
content cop up Leafy.
and what happened was Leafy did some really stupid shit, and he got called out by iDubbbz. iDubbbz made fun of Leafy in his video, and it's crazy because the moment this guideline came up, iDubbbz video is flagged and his video is removed. And I'm just going like, wow, that is crazy because like maybe under the new guidelines, and we're going to read them, iDubbbz video crossed the line in some way. But at the same time, looking at the video is much older than the new guidelines. They're enforcing them retroactively. Now iDubbbz got some sort of strike. I mean, could they just go back? Could somebody who's upset with iDubbbz, could somebody that iDubbbz called out then turn around and just flag all the videos iDubbbz has ever done and just try to get him removed under YouTube's new guidelines? Now, obviously, that seems like a bit of a reach, and I don't think YouTube would do it to iDubbbz because he has so many people sub to his channel that would be a lot of backlash. But clearly, they have no problem like taking that first shot at him. And obviously, I would say that they're going to go and take that shot at other channels because we've seen other channels say that their videos have also been removed. I, that's see to me that's scary. That's not something
Mm-hmm.
that you want to see. And the other part is COPPA. Now you have the large channels who by the new COPPA standards they can survive, right? Like let's say you're a gaming channel, but you're a gaming channel that's got like 800 sub or 800,000 subs. I think you can survive that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun, but I'm saying you can probably survive that. You can self promote. You can ask your audience to share your videos. Speaking of which, audience, please share this stream. But you can make it work, right? Because you're large enough that your audience is going to build itself back up. But if you're smaller, right, and you make mistakes, right, and again, I don't know how the new COPPA rules, if they like go back the way YouTube goes back. I doubt it, but wow. My thing is,
Hmm.
with a smaller channel who posts regular commentary, right? And in that commentary, uh, they're not being offensive, right? They're not actually breaking the new YouTube guidelines. But let's say they're playing video games, right? Or let's say it's a video talking about video games, right? Because a lot of adults play video games. Well, you can argue, well, my audience is not for adults. They'll say, yeah, but under COPPA, you are talking about video games, and we're all boomers, and we think video games are only for kids, right?
Hmm.
So this leaves the door open for the FTC to then go after that individual. Now, Nick Rekieta did a video on this. It's like 30 minutes long. He makes a bunch of arguments that under COPPA rules, that if they tried to go after a content creator, they would likely lose in court. There's a lot of challenges and everything. And my thing is like, it's a great video, and I think that some of the arguments could still be argued, right? I think it misses the point though. If you get fined by the FTC, I mean, that's man, you're kind of done, because a lot of people don't have the funds to fight off the federal government when they come after them, right?
Hmm.
Like, and the federal government ain't gonna just say, "Oh, well, you don't have the money to pay us. I guess this was a waste of time." No, they're just gonna put out a tax lien on you. They will wait and they'll just collect their money over time. It is brutal. It is nasty, and they'll do it. Oh man! And if you don't have the ability to hire an attorney or representation, right? And or maybe you don't even know the steps to even fight it, right? The amount of time and money, the amount of stress you will be going through, that alone is devastating for a lot of people. You know, a larger channel is going to be able to deal with that, right? Because even
Hmm.
even if I'm not saying that just because you have a million subs you're making you know, hundreds of $1,000s a month, right? No, but you'll have connections with YouTube, and you'll have the ability to get representation, and I imagine you'll speak with somebody personally at the company who can tell you how to do your content so that it is COPPA friendly or whatever bullshit, right? Now they're the gov. They're
But then,
always reasonable. Yay, Doug. Yeah. So
but here's the problem though, is
yeah.
it doesn't matter whether or not your content is for kids or not for kids. It could be not for kids,
Oh wait,
but
Dean. Tug
if
actually got a live notification. That is good news.
oh, nice.
Yeah,
YouTube
notification actually
finally
went out.
sent out notifications. No, but so it doesn't necessarily matter. It's whether or not they're mining the data of minors.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the way it's being used is so creepy because they're using it to censor content, right? They've set it up, and the way YouTube has it set up right now, right? Because you are selecting if it's made for kids or not made for kids, you're acknowledging that your content is not made for kids. But then they'll say, well, in your video, you were playing a video game, and you were talking about some comic books, and the boomers rule here, so that's all for children. Well, they can make the argument, and they can just issue the fine, and it can be ridiculous. It can be totally ridiculous, right? It doesn't matter. They'll issue the fine out. They'll say that under these rules, it does this, such and such, so and so, and we can't fight that, right? Like, if it happened to me, I probably couldn't fight it. Dean couldn't fight it. I know plenty of people that are making content that have more subs, and I know cannot fight that. It's just, it is a lose-lose situation, even if you win.
Yeah, and and I think Nick Rekieta is right, and there's no disrespect on Nick Rekieta as far as like if you fought it, would the government lose? Yeah, probably. But who has the money to fight it? Bigger channels, like really big channels, would obviously have the money, but your everyday small channel, like the DNA Crows, support our content, share our content, wouldn't be able to fight something like that.
Yeah, no. Now, actually, we did a video a few days back on that, and we'll be posting it up because it's not that we, like I said, disagree so much. It's just that we think the direction is not in the right focus because you don't want to have to fight stuff like that. You never want the door open for the federal government for any reason to come knocking on your door. But we wanted to go over the new YouTube guidelines because, I mean, so I heard someone make an argument and it kind of made sense to me, which was if the under the new YouTube guidelines, you could get in trouble for calling out Onision for being a fucking, child enthusiast.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing is, he's a very large channel, and YouTube bends the knee like crazy to those large channels. I mean, look at all the content that fucking Onision was claiming from other people and just taking their money. Like, dude, they fall on the side of these bigger creators, and damn, it is nasty.
Yeah. I just realized Waffle Nerd does not have a wrench, and I think they deserve a wrench.
All right, I added a wrench.
Okay. And like I said, if you all would be so inclined to share the stream, that would be great. It would really help us out. It seems YouTube finally sent out a notification to at least some of our subscribers. But
very kind of them.
Yes. They gave us a nibble. But they gave us an inch, and I would still like to take a mile. So go ahead and share our content.
Yeah, actually, and just on a more personal reason to share our content, guys, if you don't understand, I'm still only starting to recover, and a large part of that is having you guys here in the stream. The more people in the stream, my doctors tell me that the more people that watch our content, the more likely I am to survive. As
okay, well
as
then, if that's
character.
the case, I think I'm dropping out.
No, wait, no, I'm already starting to get work. Oh man.
Okay, well,
please share the content. Save the crow. Save the crow.
Andrew, you're giving them reasons to not share the content. But yeah, so let's go over the new guidelines. They're very vague from what I've heard. I haven't read them yet. I probably should have. This stream was my idea. But I figured we could learn a little bit about it together, folks. But I hear they're very vague, very restrictive, very censorshipy. That's a word, right?
Basically, I skimmed through the guidelines. That's on it's super. It's not very, in the grand scheme of things, it's not very long. The thing is, it's just, as you read through it, you'll realize that it just gives them reason to ban you for anything. Under the guidelines, you could just make a video talking about horses, and they could ban you for it. It's very silly. And they always say that they do it to protect people, but, they conflate harassment with basic criticism. So if I were to say something like, I don't know, Kayla's channel, right? Tea Time. If I were to say something negative about the channel, nothing about them, negative about some of their content, well, they can flag my video as...
Before you even continue on to that point, a channel like Tea Time under YouTube's now retroactive, I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's retroactive, but under YouTube's new guidelines, a channel like Tea Time can't exist. on YouTube.
Oh yeah, because you're criticizing people, which is harassment.
And that's not to say that I don't love Tea Time. I love both hosts. I love the channel. I like everything about Tea Time. But it would never survive on YouTube's new guidelines.
Well, the thing is, it'll survive until people start flagging the content. That's basically what happens, right? They can just go back to any of your videos and just start flagging it. It doesn't need to be in good faith. They can just claim what for whatever reason. Like I said, the only reason why I mentioned Tea Time, they're our friends, right? But they're both proud women. I think we both agree they're very proud women. And you could just flag my video and say that I'm criticizing them based on their gender, right? Yeah, all of a sudden that is in violation of YouTube's guidelines, and whatever video I talked to them about, they could just remove the video. And it's stupid, it's silly, but there's really nothing you can do because there is not a live person going through the videos. I mean, there's just not. You can say that there is, but that'd be total bullshit.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we all know everything is automized, I guess is the word. Electronified. I think that's the correct term. We know that everything's electronified.
Automated?
No, it's electronified, Crow.
I don't think it is.
It
Guys,
definitely is.
Can you tell us in the chat, do you think it's electronified, automated, autonomized, or autonomous?
YouTube assassin bot. Yeah, no, but that's exactly retroactively going back on videos will kill YouTube channels instantly unless over 1 million subs. Even if you're at 1 million subs, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Well, I look at iDubbbz's video. iDubbb's video got taken down. But then again, like, how many subs does Leafy have?
Leafy's not a YouTube. Leafy doesn't do YouTube.
I get it, but, like, Leafy was a big enough name. I know he had a bunch of people that liked his content and still get all pissy and butthurt. So, like, or Leafy himself. Like, all you have to do is just get a bunch of people to flag the video, and look, they'll take it down because they don't want to be involved in any sort of controversy, and they don't like the channel in the first place.
Yeah, but but literally any, like, I wouldn't say I don't know where a YouTube channel stands as far as communities go, but anybody that's in the same area of YouTube or that's been in the Vic community, that those channels could all just literally get Thanos snapped out of it.
Oh well, the video and the stream we did about D'Angelo Wallace would probably get us in trouble under the new guidelines.
Literally every Nick Rekieta stream
would
be snapped out of existence.
Now, and the thing is, yes, you can fight it, right? And I'm sure other people have connections, and it's not like overnight they're going to Thanos snap people out of existence. They're going to do it slowly. They're going to take a smaller group of people. They're going to take some big names. They're going to take some small names. They're going to clear out like 1,000 here, 10,000 here, 20,000 here, and just gradually step it up. And you just won't see it as it comes up, like, just very slowly on you. I mean, that's the way that I would do it if I didn't want people to complain and react negatively. I would do it in a very tiny way. I'd leave the door open and just little by little do things so that nobody really notices things are changing until it's too late. Like, because at a certain point, like, what are you going to do? Yeah, basically. Fuck. Well, first off, you can't say that name on stream.
Yeah, I don't think I can, actually.
No, you literally cannot. And you saw that
Nazis!
Dude, you can't say that either on stream.
I think we're okay. Also we're in a live stream.
No, you're never okay.
Oh, that's right. We leave our live streams.
Yeah, jeez, man. You were all over me yesterday, but today I clarified and said child enthusiast. Right? And then you're sitting here going, Hitler!
You were saying
Nazis!
You were saying the number one banned word, though. Like that is insta ban.
Ah, man, no. Clip 10 to cover up the one you really wanted AAT is effective. Mr. T. And no clue what you're saying there, buddy. Dean,
Yeah, I don't know
translate.
why AD stands for.
Youth Appreciation Department.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah, but you should take a guess too. Oh wait, no.
Um,
Yeah, no. Go take a guess.
n- eh, no, we're taking too long on this one comment.
I mean,
Um,
it's so. Okay, fine. YouTube
what?
Assassin Droid.
Oh,
Okay.
clip 10 to cover up the one YouTube. All right, I get it.
Okay. I get it now. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so here's my thing, right? They're gonna go little by little, very slowly, chip away at people. They're going to just clip the channels down. I mean, look, they do it so randomly. Like they'll take a random shot at a large channel, right? And while we're all talking about iDubbbz video of Leafy getting removed, look at all the other channels that had videos removed, had strikes placed on their channels, and some of them have already been taken down. Right? But we're
Yeah,
all talking about iDubbbz, this really large channel, because he had one video removed. Right? And that is shocking because we've never seen them take out a channel with 1 million subs. But we also haven't seen them just take these large sweeping strokes at other smaller creators. But they just
yeah,
did. I mean, they did it. It's weird. It's creepy. I'm telling you right now, they'll continue. They'll take another shot at a large channel. They'll take another shot at someone with like 1 million subs. Somebody that you would say like, oh, why clearly his content is satire or something of that nature. But they're gonna do it, right? And then while they do that, they're gonna take a massive swing at other creators again, and they'll use
yeah,
that one as cover while everybody's focused over here. They're taking all these other channels down. I mean,
yeah.
it's
I call it the Trump tactic.
oh
Uh,
fuck, right?
is
Kinda.
it's when Trump. It's like when Trump does one of those things where like he does one thing that's like really just like a why is he doing that? But it's so the media just completely covers it. Well, in the meantime, he's like signing all these things into effect, and nobody's even covering it because he shook the hand of some person nobody gives a shit about except for the media. You know, it's the Trump tactic.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is how they're going to do it. And now COPPA is the other part of it, right? So they're going to use the new guidelines to target creators up and down, but they're also going to use the new guidelines to take hits at larger content creators, right? Because they want everybody off the platform. They want television YouTube. They don't want you when you come home like from work and you sit down on the couch and you turn on the TV. They want the TV to be YouTube, right? They want YouTube to be the streaming service for mainstream content, and
You want to
that's
know
it.
what's you want to know what's like the really sad part about that?
There's a reason why TV is dying.
Well, it's well, not just that, but YouTube's already like that for so many people. It's just not you're just not streaming TV episodes. But literally, I don't even watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube, and there's millions of people that do the same.
I mean,
YouTube already has that, and they're gonna kill themselves while trying to chase something that they already have.
so the thing is, I still watch TV sometimes, right? Like I come home and I'll turn on Comedy Central and watch South Park, right? It's more convenient than streaming it on the laptop because I have to go through like fucking Hulu and they don't have the new season. Just anyways, there's still reasons for me to turn on the TV sometimes, right? But other than that, I've got the TV off and I just sit here looking at the laptop watching streams on YouTube. right? And I'm starting to really hate YouTube, but YouTube for me is like TV already. It's just because it's not the content that's on the television, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, they don't have us signed into any sort of real contract, right?
Yeah.
Nobody is pre-approving the content that is going up at YouTube. They're just hosting it, which should be the
Mm-hmm.
point. But because of that, they run the risk of you or I or Nick Rekieta or fucking iDubbbz or PewDiePie, of anybody, Senpai, fucking Yellow Flash, any content creator that you know could at any point just upload a video, and that video could generate a ton of controversy for any
Mm-hmm.
reason. It could be total bullshit. It could be legitimate. Does not matter. It doesn't matter because the moment there is controversy, YouTube takes a hit. They don't want to
Mm-hmm.
be involved in it. So instead, they want to just get rid of all that content. They want to just host television. They want to be Netflix, and they want to shut Netflix down and take over because Google is fucking creepy. Because it's never enough to have to have most of the money. They need to have all the money.
Well, what I just don't understand trying to tackle a dying business. But I mean,
It's safe. It's just safer content. Because look, right? They won't let you upload a video, uh, and then they'll let, I don't know, like Jimmy Fallon upload a video, right? Jimmy Fallon in the
mhm.
video could say some offensive, stupid shit as a joke, and his video is okay. You could say some offensive, stupid shit as a joke, and BuzzFeed could write an article.
Okay, no, and I get that. But why not just embrace the controversy?
They could, but here's the other
Because
thing.
YouTube's not going away either way. You could have BuzzFeed write articles. You're just all that would do is generate more views.
Yeah, but you have to understand. I think the problem's twofold. One, YouTube or Google itself doesn't want to be involved in any of that because first off, they don't tend to agree with the opinions of a lot of the content creators that they have. You Google has a political leaning, right?
Yeah.
And it is weird and creepy, but they have a way of thinking, and they don't really care to have a bunch of independent voices. Populism. They don't want to see that growing on their platform. They want only the opinions of those they approve of speaking. That
Hmm.
to them, and you know that if you don't believe me, Project Veritas ran this whole undercover thing in which they had people at YouTube stating that it was their job to prevent another Donald Trump. And I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that is no. But see, that's the thing. They want to use their platform to enforce an ideology. I can't tell you for sure what that ideology is, but what I can say is they don't want to embrace their independent voices. They don't want to embrace the independent content creators because they want to embrace dying media that is safe, dying media that has no smears run in the newspaper, dying media that also represents the ideology and the viewpoints that they hold. That is what they
Yeah.
want. They do not want, and it goes even to the like super hardcore progressive channels like the Young Turks, right? The Young Turks are not conservative at all. The Young Turks have these super fucking progressive values, and they're hardcore believers too, right? They don't want that either. They tolerated it for a time, but the Young Turks invite controversy too. Look at Cenk Uygur. Cenk
Uh,
Uygur is being smeared left and right now because he supported bestiality as a joke, but he said that he would allow, if he was president, he would legalize relationships between people and dogs. It was a joke, but he said it, and people are smearing the bastard left and right for it.
Was it a joke?
I think it was, because he's a jackass and he likes making stupid statements.
Yeah, well, because my whole thing is like, I don't think it was a joke. I just didn't think he actually cared. He was just like, yeah, why not? But I don't think it was necessarily a stance at the same time. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck Jake Huber.
I know, right? But you get what I mean, right? Like,
yeah.
He'll invite controversy, right? He's not a well-polished politician. He's not a well-polished news TV anchor. He's someone who wants to smash apart the system. Google loves the system. They just want to control the system.
Yeah.
So, like, okay. My point is, they are going to use whatever tactics they can to clear off independent content creators. They're going to roll in with the corporations. They're not going to have any sort of money fight. Everybody's going to make money collectively. It'll just be them. And you'll watch anyways, because at this point, you're already addicted to watching YouTube. You wouldn't dare switch over to another platform. YouTube's losing money to host all this content. Mining your data is what makes it up.
Yeah, which reminds me, you guys should also maybe consider switching over to Minds. And we have a Minds account.
Actually, yeah, there are 6 people watching, our most dedicated viewers. Let me ask you guys, would you prefer us to switch over to a different medium? Would you prefer us to switch over to like Minds, Twitch? I will still upload videos to.
I personally think it wouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have this conversation right now. But I think it'd be a bad move. I think you upload to those platforms and you write out YouTube till the end. But like you're also just uploading to those other platforms, so it's not even like you make a big switch because you're already there.
No, I'm not saying that you do that, or you don't do that. I'm saying we should be promoting the content a little bit more heavily on a different platform, because we still upload to like 3 different sources. I'm wondering if we should push one of those sources a little bit more. I kind of think Minds is the one that makes sense.
I think Minds is the one that makes sense. I think the way that we do that is we maybe so why are we having this conversation right now?
Because we have the audience here and we can ask them directly.
I think the way that we do that is we upload something special, something extra that wasn't in the YouTube upload, right? And we promote that in the YouTube upload to get people to go to the Minds. Yes, also putting the Minds link into.
Okay, so let me just cut you off, because there's one thing you didn't let me say. Streaming. Should we upload streams over to Twitch instead of YouTube?
No.
See, that's the thing that I'm wondering, because even if YouTube kicks us off, we're on Minds, we can't actually stream on any other platform that we upload to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if YouTube kicks us, but I just don't. I don't think we should just make a switch to Twitch.
I know, right? Because Twitch has got a ton of fucking problems too. See, these are like the lose-lose scenarios, right?
Yeah.
Twitch has got massive problems, and Twitch is lightweight, kinda, sorta. They don't want to admit it, but it's basically true. It's Pornhub. It's a very soft core Pornhub.
Yeah,
very soft core. But
and who really wants all that soft core? I want like hardcore Pornhub.
I've had someone link me into a stream. I want
bleeding out your anus Pornhub. But
I legit had someone link me into a stream, and I'm telling you right now, the shit they were doing in the stream was far worse than the shit that I have seen on Pornhub. I can promise you that, but only because I've heard this all through a friend, and the friend can verify it. Don't try to smear me later. I know
Well,
you guys do.
so Wolf Wondered says I would say Mixer more than Twitch. To be honest, I swear Twitch is going down the drain. Twitch has been going down the drain for a while, but Mixer, from my understanding, is specifically streaming video games. Whereas that was what Twitch was. Twitch has decided it is now just streaming whatever you want, which is fine. It's they can do that. That's totally cool.
Basically, if you wanted to stream, well, you could still. The thing, Twitch is weird, right? Because I hear that you still have to have video game content of some sort. But I think Mixer is the same way. Like, we could still do the same content that we do here. We would just have to be playing video games in the background on the screen. We'd have people tune in. We just have to have people in the background on the screen.
So Twitch is the new Skinamax? Yeah, no, Twitch is definitely the new Skinamax. But okay. You know, I think we have like 24 minutes left, and I think it's time that we do
went through an update to our harassment policy. Over the last several years, we have worked to improve the way we manage content on YouTube by quickly removing it when it violates our community guidelines, reducing the spread of borderline content. I have no clue what they mean by that. Raising up authoritative voices when people are looking for breaking news and information, and rewarding trusted creators and artists that make YouTube a special place. Today we are announcing a series of policy and product changes that update how we tackle harassment on YouTube. We systematically review all our policies to make sure the line between what we remove and what we allow is drawn in the right place, and we recognized earlier this year that for harassment, there is more we can do to protect our creators and community. So yeah, quick couple things. First off, borderline content. What is that? What does that mean? So basically, content that is not harassing, that is not in any. Borderline content is bullshit. It is a very vague and broad term. And the next part is raising up authoritative sources. Yeah, because of these assholes, when I watch a video by Young Rippa, I get linked into a video for Fox News. And I'm sitting there going, like, why? I don't want to watch Fox News. Fuck Fox News. But that's what I'm getting linked to on fucking YouTube now. Because they raised up authoritative sources. Good job, you assholes. We got more, though.
Yeah, wait. So Devil Hunter Nero says, so when it violates our terms, or when we just don't like it, YouTube. No, yeah, well, essentially.
Yeah, no, basically. that harassment. Okay, fuck YouTube though, because I hate this entire article. Harassment.
You can get through it.
Harassment hurts our community by making people less inclined to share their opinions and engage with each other. We heard this time and again from creators, including those who met with us during the development of this policy update. We also met with a number of experts who shared their perspective and informed our process, from organizations that study online bullying or advocate on behalf of journalists to to free speech proponents and policy organizations from all sides of the political spectrum. Yeah, go fuck yourself, you fucking liars. You brought in large YouTubers with over 1 million subs who dictated their new policy terms with you. You weirdo creeps.
No, man. I don't think they met with... They keep saying how they met with... Hey, Titania. They keep saying how they met with other content creators and they worked out... I don't think they did.
No, I don't think
they met with any content creator.
I think they met with 5.
I don't. Yeah, the 5 is the number they put out. Who?
Wait. They put out the number 5?
Yeah, they said it was like 5 or 6.
Okay, see, that's what I mean. I do think that they did. I think they went to large corporate channels, right? I think those are the 5
content creators. Those are just uploaders on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's what they did. And, you know, the thing is, they go like, we spoke with free speech proponents. If you spoke with an actual free speech proponent, they tell you to go fuck yourself to your face, you fucking weirdos.
You fucking Nazi! No.
Well, they did say that they're advocating on behalf of journalists, and that's kind of the same thing right now. Motherfuckers are weird. We remain committed to our openness as a platform. No, you don't. And to ensuring that spirited debate and vigorous exchange of ideas continue to thrive here. No, you don't. However, we will not tolerate harassment, and we believe the steps outlined below will contribute to our mission by making YouTube a better place for anyone to share their story or opinion. Oh my god, basically.
Yeah, that sounded exactly like Funimation. We do not tolerate harassment of any kind. All of a sudden, YouTube's like, no more Vic content. Like, wait, what?
Oh, okay, this part's highlighted or boldened out, so this must be important. A stronger stance against threats and personal attacks. I'm trying to do voices to make it more entertaining for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it.
Here's the thing: if anybody was making threats on YouTube, you shouldn't need a stronger stance. Like, the stance should have been strong enough already for threats, right?
Yeah, like threats are threats aren't protected speech. So if someone is making a threat on your platform, you can already get the fucking police involved. Like, you're not doing it because you guys are fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
If that's actually the case.
Yeah. There's just a lot of, like, a lot of words they're they're just, like, stringing together to make it sound right. Like, stronger stance on threats. Like, your stance wasn't already strong enough on threats?
Yeah, like, threats are illegal if people are making personal threats and attacks on your platform. But here's the thing.
You kick them. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Personal threats and personal attacks. A personal attack is not a threat. Like, a personal attack could be me saying, you're a bastard. Well, I'm allowed to say you're a bastard. I'm allowed to look at... Here's the thing. I'm allowed to look at a politician's face and say, you orange man, and you so fucking bad. I get to say that. I get to scream it. I get to look at fucking all the people running for president and say you're all worthless fucking hacks, and you suck, and you smell bad. And those would all be deemed personal attacks. Under YouTube's guidelines, apparently I can't say that. Why? Yeah. Why? Like, go fuck yourselves. Which I guess could also be deemed a personal attack. Because, for some reason, I don't know. Let me just get through this section. We'll move on to the next one. We've always removed videos that explicitly threaten someone, reveal confidential personal information, or encourage people to harass someone else. Then if you've always removed them, why does the policy need to be updated? Moving forward, our policies will go a step further and not only prohibit explicit threats, but also veiled or implied threats. This includes content simulating violence towards an individual or language suggesting physical violence may occur. No individual should be subject to harassment that suggests violence. Now, here's the thing. They don't say that this is the only content that will be deemed part of this. They just say that it will also include that. And that just means that they can include whatever else they want to under those terms. Because what is a veiled threat? If I say, hey, you shouldn't say that because you could get in trouble. Now, I could be saying, you shouldn't not libel somebody because it could get you sued, right? That could be the actual context of what I'm saying. But if I say, hey, you shouldn't say that because it can get you in trouble, you could say that is a veiled threat, and boom, that strikes my video.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Beyond threatening someone... Oh, yes?
No. Go on.
Beyond threatening someone, there's also demeaning language that goes too far. Oh, gosh. To establish a consistent criteria for what type of content is not allowed on YouTube, we're building upon the framework we use for our hate speech policy. We will no longer allow content that maliciously insults someone based on protected attributes such as their race, gender expression, or sexual orientation. This applies to everyone, from private individuals to YouTube creators to public officials. Wow. Wow,
Mhm.
wow, 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 wow. Here's the thing. What do you want to bet that there will be so much uneven enforcement of that policy?
Yeah. So
I,
does Vice's whole YouTube channel just get taken down for their personal attacks on public for like public figures, such as the president? Like with
I'm
their
just.
I mean, based off their rules, which are retroactive by the way, so they could enforce it on YouTube channels that have, already done such things like Vice or, um
Well, let's just call that rule what it is. That is what I will call the gay wonk rule. If you're not aware, the gay wonk rule refers to Carlos Maza. His Twitter handle was at gay wonk. And the gay wonk rule is due to the Crowder and Carlos Maza back and forth, in which Crowder had insulted Mr. Carlos Mazda by calling him a lispy queer because Carlos Mazda referred to himself as a lispy queer. And now we have a rule on YouTube that will ensure that if you ever make a joke about somebody based on any attribute about them, um, man, what if you make a joke about dudes? That let me guess, that's okay. But if you make a joke about the womans, oh my gosh, could calling the women's the womans be considered demeaning language?
it depends on who's saying it.
Oh man, that is
But
brutal.
did you actually just a quick side note? Did you see the Lispy Queers I think it was a tweet of his the other day where he was
I don't think
like
you can call him a lispy queer anymore.
I definitely just called him the Lispy Queer. Um so did you see his I think it was a tweet where he was like I don't know going forward what YouTube plans on doing with their new terms of service. But all I can say is that I'm proud um that I raised hell and blah blah. Like basically, I'm proud that I made free speech completely non-existent on YouTube because I am such a sensitive little bitch.
I mean, yeah, like this dude is fucking garbage on every single level because this motherfucker is sitting here not realizing that when he raised hell on YouTube, they went straight out and started going at the LGBTQ creators on their platform to get them to shut the fuck up because YouTube isn't going to tolerate it. Just like they didn't tolerate Carlos Maza, just like fucking Vice did not tolerate Carlos Maza. Because at the end of the day, when the moment Carlos Maza became bad for business, the moment this outrage woke culture got turned around against them, well, YouTube did change the policy, but they also got rid of Carlos Maza because they don't want him. Now,
Yeah.
and yes, I guess I get Vice fired him, but if you think that YouTube was not involved in that decision, you are fucking crazy. Vice is a trusted partner with YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Man, YouTube promotes the shit out of their content. You think YouTube didn't take it as a personal slight when the guy that they are promoting just went out and attacked them and called them all bigots? Like, come on.
Yeah.
All right. Consequences for a pattern of harassing behavior. Something we've heard from our creators, the five people, is that harassment sometimes takes the shape of a pattern of repeated behavior across multiple videos or comments. Even if any individual video doesn't cross our policy line, to address this, we're tightening our policy for the YouTube Partner Program to get even tougher on those who engage in harassing behavior and to ensure we reward only trusted creators. Channels that repeatedly brush up against our harassment policy will be suspended from YouTube Partner Program, eliminating their ability to make money on YouTube. We may also remove content from channels if they repeatedly harass someone. If this behavior continues, we'll take more severe action, including issuing strikes or terminating a channel altogether. Damn. So, if you make a video about an Isian in which you say, Odyssean has been accused of doing this. And you make another video, and you say, other people have stepped forward and accused Odyssean of doing this. And you make a third video. And in that third video, you say, Chris Hansen has exposed Odyssean. Technically, all of your videos are hard news, but how do we know that that wasn't all part of a targeted harassment, a pattern of harassing behavior by putting consistent video after video after video of negative content towards our beloved Odyssean? I'm just saying. This is what I mean. Your video doesn't actually have to have anything directly negative or directly, how do I say it, offensive, right? Your video doesn't actually have to say anything that could be deemed offensive. Does not matter. Dean, you awake?
No. Yeah, no, I'm here. No, I mean, it didn't before either, right? Like, it's weird because I've seen YouTube channels, you know, we've seen YouTube channels get in trouble for saying whatever about other channels or other people. But now that's like this like new terms of service, these new guidelines, they just seem to basically be saying, when we're just to let you guys know, we plan on being way more strict about it, and we're just gonna take away your ability to have an opinion about people.
Yeah, no,
but
it's messed up, right? You cannot do commentary about another YouTuber, especially not one who is larger than you, because they will have far more influence in that decision at YouTube. I mean, look at what is going on with Odyssean. I'm not kidding. Look at the shit that's going on with that dude. He has been busted being an absolute just degenerate, right? And you know, I can't say exactly what he is, but I can call him a severe child enthusiast and child groomer. I can at least say that, right? But under YouTube's new guidelines, I can't make videos about the guy because technically that violates the policy. And you know what? YouTube don't give a shit that they got a child enthusiast and groomer on their platform. They care that people know about it. Fucking just, they are awful people. Addressing toxic comments. Okay, so this one's directed at all the viewers of today's stream. We know that the comment section is an important place for fans to engage with creators and each other. At the same time, we heard feedback that comments are often where creators and viewers encounter harassment. God damn you viewers. Look at what you viewers have done. I didn't say it. YouTube did. YouTube blames you people. Not me people. Well, I guess they blame us people. This behavior not only impacts the person targeted for the harassment, but can also have a chilling effect on the entire conversation. To combat this, we remove comments that clearly violate our policies. Over 16 million in the third quarter of this year, specifically due to harassment.
Wow. Yeah, you wanna know whose comment section probably got scrubbed though?
What? Whose?
iDubbbz. It's literally just N-word, F-word. Like N-word, F-word for a gay person. It's just N-word, F-word, N-word, F-word. That's his whole comment section.
The policy updates we've outlined above will also apply to the comments. So we've outlined above will also apply to comments, so we expect this number to increase in future quarters. Wow. They're happy that they're removing your speech, guys. They're happy. They're celebrating it. In fact, they want to do more. They are such terrible, awful human beings and advocates against free speech. Oh, man. Beyond comments that we remove, we also empower our creators to further shape the conversation on their channels and have a variety of tools that help. When we're not sure a comment violates our policies, but it seems potentially inappropriate, we give creators the opinions to review it before it's posted on their channel. Results among early adopters were promising. Channels that enabled the feature saw a 75% reduction in users flagged on comments. Early this year, we began to turn this setting on by default for most creators. And we need to check that. We need to make sure that's not turned on by default on our channel.
I think it is, actually.
Let's turn that off. That is bullshit. that is fucking bullshit. They want us to censor you guys. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck them. We've continued to fine-tune our system to make sure we catch truly toxic comments. Oh, this is for the really bad people watching the video. Not just anything that's negative or critical, and feedback from creators has been positive. Last week, we began turning this feature on by default for YouTube's largest channels, with the site's most active comment section. Will roll out most channels by the end of the year. To be clear, creators can opt out, and if they choose to leave the feature enabled, they still have ultimate control over which helped comments can appear on their videos. Alternatively, creators can also ignore helped comments altogether if they prefer. All of these updates represent another step toward making sure we protect the YouTube community. No, it doesn't. We expect there will continue to be healthy debates, there won't, over some of the decisions, and we have appeals in process in place if creators believe we've made the wrong call on a video. You won't listen. There won't be any debate because they won't listen. There won't be anyone listening because they don't listen. They don't give a shit. This is the end game. This is the goal. This is what they've wanted all along. We're at the end, people. We are at the end of everything. This is YouTube implementing their final nail in the coffin. Everybody's done. Any other change that comes forward will be in no way to help anybody but themselves. As we make these changes, it's vitally important that YouTube remain a place where people can express a broad range of ideas. Oh, fuck no. And will continue to protect discussion on matters of public interest and artistic expression as long as they agree with it. We also believe these discussions can be had in ways that invite participation, yeah, but definitely not the way you're doing it, and never make someone fear for their safety. Bullshit! We've committed to continue revisiting our policies regularly to ensure that they are preserving the magic of YouTube. The magic is dead. You killed it. You found it. You slaughtered it. You drank all of its unicorn blood. And now you're continually just raping that corpse because you are sick human beings. Just awful, awful, awful people. While also living up to the expectations of our community. Your community hates you.
Yeah, for the most part.
That was Matt Halprin, Vice President, Global Head of Trust and Safety. Yeah, fuck you guys. Like, seriously. You got rid of Monkey Jones because he does dark comedy. Right? You didn't even listen to the dude. You just removed his channel. You got to people for videos that they leave in private. You people are fucking weird.
Yeah. Well, what did you say his name was? Matt Halper?
Matt Halprin.
Well, Matt Halprin, thank you for making the community a safer place.
For the large corporate run channels. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we are basically at an hour.
Okay, so, let's announce tomorrow's stream. We'll be going at 2:00, same time. Tomorrow is the call-in. So if you are subbed to the channel and you are currently on our Patreon and a $1 sponsor, you are invited to come into the Discord server. Let's go ahead and post the link for everybody just so you guys have it. Give me 1 second.
Hi, Matt Nui. I think that's how you pronounce that. So basically, the YouTube boys will flag everything unless you're part of the million plus sub or people who don't make them money to pay those FTC fines. Pretty much. Anyways, Crow is currently just getting the link for the Discord. Once again, tomorrow we are doing our call-in stream. So if you are a sponsor of the channel, you will be able to hop into the Discord. I mean, everybody can join the Discord. Fine. But if you are a Patreon supporter, you will be able to jump into voice chat with us and be on the stream tomorrow. We are going live at 2. The way that you become a sponsor of the channel is you click on the Patreon link in the description. You donate just a single $1 or more if you're so inclined. And yeah, then you get to be on the stream with us tomorrow. We're pretty sure it'll be good. Yeah. Right, Crow?
I mean, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really hope it goes okay. I think it might go okay. I just, it'll only go better if you guys are going to be there with us. How's that?
Yeah. So it'll, as long as you're there with us, it'll be great. So like I said, to become a sponsor and be on the stream tomorrow, all you got to do is donate $1 to the Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description. Then join the Discord. You can join the Discord whether or not you are a sponsor. But the only way that you will be on the call-in stream is by donating that $1 to the Patreon. So, once again, we will be live tomorrow at 2, and we look forward to you being there with us. Devil Hunter Nero says done and done, and we look forward to talking with you, Devil Hunter Nero, and hopefully others. I mean, we do have other sponsors. I know the Waffle Nerd is a sponsor. Hopefully he'll be there. Hopefully, hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. Anyways,
well, guys,
why don't
I think
you
that's
all
the
go
video.
ahead and what?
I said I think that's the video.
Yeah, I think that's the video. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, again, if you can, we'll be posting up clips from this stream, specifically where we went over the YouTube guidelines for anyone who didn't have a chance to tune in and wanted to just see that specifically, because we rant a bunch. Thank you again for tuning in. Happy holidays. I'm going to just say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Are there any other holidays I missed? Oh, Happy Winter Solstice.
Well, Devil Hunter Nero says he won't be home till 6 p.m. Eastern time. What if we push back the stream till 3 p.m. West Coast time, which would be 6 p.m. Eastern time?
Oh, Matanui, you can join our Discord. It is not semi-active at all.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that, Crow?
You know what? Let's do that.
Okay,
Nero.
Just so you can be there, Devil Hunter Nero, we're gonna push off the stream until 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. our time, and you'll be able to join into the Discord, and be a part of the stream.
Small time change. I'm just posting it into Discord right now.
Also, give Matt Newey a wrench. Actually, I got it. Add moderator. Okay, cool. Anyways, so we look forward to seeing you all at 3 p.m. Western, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Sometime in the Central. Bye-bye.